The value has shifted from knowledge to synthesis. It has shifted to the ability to combine disparate skills to create a novel outcome. This is the skill stack. Let's look at the math of Scott Adams, the creator of Dilbert, who popularized this concept. He argued that trying to be the best in the world, the top 1% at one specific thing, is a fool's errand. It's incredibly competitive and prone to luck. To be the best basketball player or the best coder in the world requires genetics and obsession. However, it's relatively easy to be in the top 25% of something. The top 25% is just pretty good. It's competent. Now here's where the leverage happens. If you're in the top 25% of coding, you're a dime a dozen. You're a commodity. But if you're in the top 25% of coding and the top 25% of public speaking, suddenly you're rare. You're not just a coder. You're a developer advocate or a technical founder. You can build the product and pitch the product. The intersection of those two common skills creates a rare profile. If you add a third skill, say finance, now you're a unicorn. You're a technical founder who understands unit economics. That person makes millions. The single skill specialist makes a salary. The skill stacker makes a fortune. Let's dig into the specific stacks that are printing money right now. The most powerful stack is builder plus seller. In every industry, there are people who can build the thing, engineers, writers, designers, and people who can sell the thing, marketers, sales reps. Usually, these tribes hate each other. They don't speak the same language. The engineer thinks the salesperson is a sleazy liar. The salesperson thinks the engineer is an arrogant nerd. But if you can bridge that gap, if you can write the code and write the sales copy, you have unlimited leverage. You don't need a co-founder. You don't need a team. You can launch a minimum viable product, test the market, and scale it yourself. You have removed the friction of collaboration. In the corporate world, this person becomes the product manager or the CEO. They are the translator. They are the glue, and glue is expensive. Now compare this to the deep specialist path that universities push. They tell you to specialize. Get your PhD in 18th century French literature. Get your master's in theoretical economics. They're pushing you further and further up a narrow spire of knowledge. The problem is, the higher you go up that spire, the smaller the market becomes. There are only 5 jobs in the world for a specialist in 18th century French literature. You're playing a game of musical chairs where there's 1 chair and 1,000 PhDs. And with AI, the technical specialist is the most vulnerable. AI is getting really good at writing code. It's getting really good at diagnosing diseases. It's getting really good at drafting legal briefs. If your job is outputting technical deliverables, you are in the blast radius. But AI is terrible at context switching. It can't easily jump from writing code to empathizing with a client to negotiating a deal to managing a crisis. The skill stack is the hedge against automation because it relies on the uniquely human ability to integrate diverse domains. This brings us to the sunk cost fallacy of the degree. Why do we cling to them? Because we paid for them. We paid with money and we paid with time.